Hello YouTube. Today is the 21st of January 2017 and it was on this day 10 years ago that I uploaded my very first YouTube video. 10 years, who'd have thunk it? So now, this whole thing began for me back in 2007. I was using YouTube as a means of posting Nickelodeon games and sports programming as a way to help facilitate trading clips with other online users. And that only lasted about a month because the good people at Viacom decided that they didn't like us doing that, so some videos got yanked and that kind of quickly came to an end. But I posted another video. This was the very first video, well actually the very first non-Double Dare video that I posted on my YouTube channel. And that got quite a few views and quite a few comments right away, and so I decided to post some more stuff. Sirens are going off in town.
Rasmussen! No clips, no flags! Scott Rasmussen takes it all the way for the ships! Unbelievable!
It looks like we've got something. It looks like Winchester going into...
And that kind of led to where it is today. And I have over 1,000 subscribers and I think something like 2.5 million views. But yeah, it's been a fun time, and it's been a joy conversing with many of you and meeting some of you. And so I really did not know what I was going to do today for the 10th video, or 10th anniversary video. And I really didn't come up with the idea until just before I went to bed today. And I was like, well, you know, I have stuff on my computer that I've never posted, either because I didn't feel that it was worth a whole video for, or that it was just something, you know, that wasn't, you know, in my best interest to post after I got done looking at it, and I was like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. But I've got some clips loaded up here in the timeline, and we'll kind of go through and we'll share them. So the first thing I'm going to show you is going to be related to the fact that it has to do with Steven Avery. Now, if you've been a long-time subscriber of my channel, you will know that I am from the lovely little town of Manitowoc, Wisconsin, making a murderer territory, if you want to call it that. This is the scene coming into Manitowoc. If you look off to the left, you got Lowe's. There's the Visitor Information Center. I don't know how I'm getting anything here. Culver's, Office Max. Behind that is the Walmart Supercenter. Got Petco, Arby's. I don't know what they're building there. I just started the YouTube channel when the whole Steven Avery trial was going on, and we were off work for, or we were off, I was actually at UW Oshkosh at the time, finishing up my degree, and it was Easter break when the verdict came down, and I had my computer hooked up to the TV, and I happened to record the verdict from his trial, so here that is.
At this time, the court will read the verdicts. On count 1, the verdict reads as follows. We, the jury, find the defendant, Steven A. Avery, guilty of first-degree intentional homicide as charged in the first count of the information. On count 2, the verdict reads, we, the jury, find the defendant, Steven A. Avery, not guilty of mutilating a corpse as charged in the second count of the information. On count 3, the verdict reads, we, the jury, find the defendant, Steven Avery, guilty of possession of a firearm as charged in the third count of the information.
So now, after I moved to Wyoming, I had, the first place that I lived in was in a basement studio apartment, and I actually vlogged that. That was one of my first vlogs. Because I know a lot of you have been very interested in how things have gone for me the past 3 months since I've moved from Wisconsin to Wyoming. Well, I'm here now. This has gone far better for me than I ever imagined it would have. This is where I live. My wonderful little apartment. Come over here. There's my door looking out. One night the neighbors above me decided to decided to have at it, and they got a little romantic with each other, and all the noise that they were making was coming down into my apartment through the vent, so I stuck my video camera up in there and I recorded a bit of it. And now at the time I made the video, I was like, well, you know, I know these people, so, you know, it probably wouldn't be the best thing to do to post them online and maybe, you know, have it get a million hits, but now that it's, you know, 9 years later, you know, I think I can share just a little bit of the video that I produced. So now, right after I got out of college, one of the first things I did was I took to my camera and my computer and I vented about the fact that my roommate for the year, my final year of college, was a World of Warcraft addict, and it really, really bugged me that I had to make this video. And I posted it, and it got I got a lot of hate for it. And after a while, I decided that it probably wasn't, you know, it probably wasn't representative of all Warcraft players. So I pulled it down, but I still have the file on my computer, and so I'll just repost a little bit of me just ranting about my roommate, who was a hopeless World of Warcraft addict. After he'd been playing it for like 8 hours, his hair would get all ruffled up, and he'd have this really, really crazed look on his face, and he'd lean forward on his chair and do that. So now, this is a vlog that I did not too long ago, only about 2 years ago. I work at a TV station, and I was taking all of our vehicles to the car wash to get washed because they were filthy. And I had made a video, and I was going to post it, and then I thought about it. It's like, well, you know, this doesn't exactly put my, you know, my station in a good light, so I decided not to post it, but I still have the video saved on my computer, and so here's a little bit of me taking cars to the car wash.
Hello YouTube, today is 16th of February 2015 and I'm going to be washing station vehicles for all you. So now it's going to do the raining wax drop.
So now, in relation to the video that I first posted of me nearly getting hit by lightning, I've had a few close encounters, and I did manage to get another one on tape when I was living here about 3 years ago. And ultimately, it was a night where we had flash flooding here in Cedar Rapids. It was some of the heaviest rain that I ever saw. And I don't know why I never posted this video, but I figured now is the time to show you. So here is something from the summer of 2014 where I almost had another close encounter with a bolt of lightning.
You got a very close lightning shot. Something's coming across the city. Looks like we've got a show club coming in or something. Yeah, it's the 25th of July.
Yeah,
We're in the Stat Trek with Brian.
that's right.
It's the year of the droughts. We're in Marshalltown on Rackbri. And what's it doing? It's raining out. That was a close one.
So now, when I worked in Wyoming, we had the occasional, you know, during the summertime we would have storms pop up and severe weather would come up and all this good stuff. And I just happened to be rolling on my VCR one night because we were expecting severe weather, and we had to interrupt it was a Saturday, and we had to interrupt, I think it was a Saturday, I don't remember, but we had to, well, it would have been a Saturday because you'll see what we interrupted, but we had to interrupt Wheel of Fortune at probably the most inopportune time. And I never posted this video because I felt really bad for the Met, our Met at the time, Jeff. He was really good guy. Thumbs up all around. A lot of respect for the dude because he gave up like a mid-six-figure job to pursue his dreams to become a TV meteorologist. I mean, he took like a 90% pay cut. I mean, that takes balls. But anyways, this is him, having to interrupt Wheel of Fortune at possibly the worst moment of the show.
We got it all? All right, here we go.
Very good Thursday night. 5:30, we had a major thunderstorm, severe thunderstorm developing just to the northwest of Cheyenne. It has intensified in the last few minutes, and it is bearing down on the region. Let's take a look at the graphics. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for this thunderstorm in Laramie County. We were very lucky and fortunate this afternoon here in Cheyenne to have missed out on the thunderstorm activity, most of it off to the northeast. This thunderstorm developing and moving right towards the area right now. You can see it there on the radar. It is just to the north of Cheyenne right now. It will continue to move to the southeast. It is capable of producing quarter-size hail and also winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. Try to get inside right now, away from this storm. It's a fast-moving storm. It is moving at 30 miles per hour right now. And as the storm moves closer to Cheyenne, expect winds to start to increase. Expect hail with this thunderstorm and very heavy rainfall as well. It is moving towards Cheyenne as we speak right now. It is just to the north of Cheyenne. It is impacting areas just along I-25 right now. The storm is very dangerous and needs to be taken very seriously. Please get inside. If you're outside now, stay away from windows from this thunderstorm as the storm will move into the Cheyenne region in the next 10 to 15 minutes. We'll have more updates in just a few minutes. For now, let's send you back to the Wheel of Fortune.
Looks like we just got back from quite a party, doesn't it? Well, I should have known. We have two teachers here. Tough exam. They did it. I thought it was going to be a tougher puzzle. You guys did just great. What is that? 100? Wow. $114,550. Congratulations.
So now, this next clip that I'm going to show you that I never posted, it goes back in time to 1996. I actually had a cameo on the Channel 5 News out of Green Bay. And this had to relate to, this related to Veterans Day. And this video, you'll see, was actually produced as part of the News 101 program, which was something that Channel 5 was doing. It was the CBS Ono at the time, and they all ran this program where they'd go to high schools that had video production facilities like the one that I went to had, and they would teach the students about the art of journalism and making news and production. And so basically what you're going to get here, well basically what I'm going to show here is just a brief snippet of clip, but you will see that I had a cameo on the news, and this is from 1996.
Our News 101 crew at Lincoln High School in Manitowoc explains.
Veterans Day reminds us that all veterans, whether they fought in war times or not, should be honored. It's also the day to honor the men and women who gave their lives for the freedom of all. Every year, veterans visit Lincoln High School to share their experiences in Vietnam.
We did what we had to do for our country, but believe me guys, there's no honor in killing. I think every veteran here will agree with that. There's no honor in killing.
So now this is going to be more of a fun clip. After I got to college, I went into video production, and we had our own news program at UW Oshkosh, and so every Friday we would put on, a weekly newscast, and we would air packages and do sports and all that stuff. And we had just gotten a new setup installed. This was 2006, and we were having some problems one day with production because tapes were out of order when they were sent down to playback. And our director at the time, he got really angry, and the audio, because this was a brand new setup, they were still working out the bugs, and the audio from the intercom system was leaching through into the mics, and so you hear him screaming, and here's that clip.
And while the fall sports season is coming to an end for campus teams, it is also starting to come to an end for high school teams as well. The first state event takes place this week, and Brad Hartman has a story of the high school state tennis tournament that took place in Madison.
school has gotten a special qualifier while we've been attending. So
another fun moment from college. There's a guy that I spent a lot of time with. He produced a show on our channel. His name was Nick, and he's now working out in LA, and he does various mid-level management stuff for various productions and stuff. But here's 2 clips that I have of him just kind of screwing around in front of the camera. Is there anything else you can think of, DJ? Nick?
I think at the end of the interview, Nick, you should just get sick of it and be like, whatever, and then you just like start eating the set, like run around the back and just start trying to eat stuff.
I'm starving! Ah! Ow! 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 Ow!
Let's do that again. Let's do that again, like this time follow him around.
Okay, I'll follow him around on this rampage.
When will you admit that you have a problem?
I don't have a problem! The rest of the world has a problem! The rest of the world doesn't know me!
So now here's kind of a fun moment that I got on tape. It's my most embarrassing moment working as a photojournalist in TV news. And so here's that clip.
That's okay.
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a bit of a clip that I had attempted to do kind of an artsy piece. Basically what it was taking Super VHS tapes and playing them back on regular VHS machines and letting the distortion be part of the aesthetic nature of the picture. And so I created this video. It's basically a compilation of highlights, or a compilation of shots from when I was in high school that I had shot for a project that I was working on. And I entitled it Fuzzy Memories, and ultimately after it got done, I really didn't think that it would just confuse a lot of people as to exactly what it was. So here's a bit of that. And so now here we go, and so now what I'm going to show you is going to be kind of a moment of awesome. It's not much, but it's a lot. It's my old little red pickup truck, my Mazda B3000, which has been in a lot of videos of mine.
And as I look in my rearview mirror, there's a U-Haul trailer attached to my truck. Of course, we're towing U-Haul with overdrive off. We're only at 8.7 volts. That thing kicks off. Hello YouTubers, today is January 6, 2014, and it's the coldest weather it's been here in the Midwest in 18 years. And this is a video I've always wanted to do. Wanted to see how well the old B3000 will start when it's this cold out. Yeah, the battery on this thing's completely killed by the cold. I'm going to have to pull it out.
Shortly before I got rid of it, or before I had to get rid of it, it rolled over to 100,000 miles, and I had the prudency to get that moment on video. So here is my little red wagon crossing 100,000.
not going to be like Roger from American Dad and missed the zeros. 1/10 of a mile to go. There it is, 100,000. So that's some of the stuff that I have on my computer that I've never posted to my channel, and I hope you all enjoyed that little look back through the stuff hidden in the back of the vault. And so before I go, I'll just kind of give you once again a little tour of what I've all used to bring these videos to you. So just to kind of put a little frosting on this video here, those are my vlogging lights. This is the Dell Dimensions 4300. There's the logo for Dell. That was the first computer that produced videos for my YouTube channel. And then this is the custom-built MSI Prescott Pentium 4. That's what did my videos from like the summer of '07 all the way up to just about 3 years ago. And in here's the current system. Another MSI motherboard, the Core i3-4130. And that is what currently does all of my YouTube videos. So yeah, this is the Nikon Coolpix L840, which is my current high-definition camera for doing YouTube stuff. I'm zooming in too tight here. There we go. Nikon Coolpix L840. And so these are the other two cameras that have brought to you my YouTube videos. Well, my iPhone, make that a third one, but this is my GS320 3-chipper. Standard def. Had this for did videos with this for 7 years. Very nice camera. And then very early on, like the first 6 months of my YouTube channel, or actually the first 2 years of my YouTube channel, it was this bad boy that did videos, the Canon ES 290 8mm camcorder. And so I'll just wrap up this video quickly by saying thanks for watching the past 10 years, and hopefully we'll get another 10 more years. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this video and to my channel.